Okay, we're here with the Gaffer ahead of the first midweek game of the season. Gaffer, Hereford at home tomorrow, but just looking back at the weekend, you've had a few days to digest it all. Have the thoughts changed?
Not really. I think it's just, it wasn't a good performance by us. We watched it back today in analysis. I watched it on Sunday. I watched the full game back, and if we play to how I know we can play, we win that game of football. We didn't do what we were good at. Marine did what they're good at, and they won the game. So really, sloppy final goals on the 96th minute. We should be able to see games out. And considering it was our corner and they were down to 10 men, it was kind of hit home a little bit harder as well.
And on the back of that, how's training been today? Have they been on it today after a loss?
Yeah, we've gone through it today. I said it after I said my piece after the game. I don't tend to dwell on things. We always watch the game back from the Saturday on the Monday, and that's a point. They're a good group. It's one loss. It is what it is. But we've got to look forward now. That's behind us. Can we learn from it? Yes. Will we learn from it? Yes. So we've got to look forward to Tuesday now.
And is it a good thing that there's a game straight away? We can put that behind us, get back on it, and especially being at home. Yeah,
the lads are chomping at the bit to get back at it. They were bitterly disappointed. I think the view after the game was that getting back to 1-0, we should minimum be able to see that game out. But it's a learning curve. They're a new group, but we should be able to see games out better. So who knows? That has to act as a massive lesson for us.
And Hereford, the visitors tomorrow, big club. I mean, not had the greatest start themselves, but I don't think that means a lot in this league in early doors. They're a good team, and I'm sure they'll test us tomorrow.
They're a good side. They lost a few obviously in the summer. Good manager, knows this division, knows this level. They're a good side, good travelling support as well, good home support. You can't read into too much having 2 games played. I tend not to look at the league table until about 10-12 games in, and when it starts to take a little bit of shape. So we won't be taking them lightly. We know they're a strong outfit.
And so many games coming up in quick succession. Tuesday, Saturday, Monday. That squad we always talk about will be needed, won't it?
Yeah, massively. We'll look at tomorrow night's selection of the players. We'll obviously keep an eye on Saturday, Monday as well for over the bank holiday weekend, which is a really busy period for us. So we'll monitor the boys closely, monitor their minutes. Everyone wants to play. Everyone's good enough to play. So it's a great headache for me to have.
And Tuesday night under the lights, we're especially the Silverlands, hoping the fans come back out.
Yeah, again, I mentioned it in my post-match interview on Saturday. The noise was fantastic, and we're disappointed that we didn't come away with something for ourselves and for the fans. So come out and force tomorrow, because I'm sure Hereford will bring a good travelling crowd. So let's pack this place out.
Great stuff. And we just talked about football there for 3 minutes, but some stuff is a lot more important than football, and I know you just want to take a minute to speak about Ethan Mann, who was us last year, now at Shields, but I know your association with Mann, it goes back a while, and obviously really sad news last week that he lost his mum, and I was lucky enough to meet them both last season, and both lovely people and brother and stuff like that. So I wanted to speak about that for 30 seconds.
Yeah, just sad news. I spoke to Ethan the other day. He's obviously devastated. They're great people. She was a lovely woman. Followed Ethan all over the country with, Dave, her husband, Ethan's dad. They travelled as a family, and it was amazing that, Liam, Ethan's brother, brought his little and Ethan's nephew to games, and such a lovely family. And I've known Ethan for 4 or 5 years since he come through the academy, Mickle, so I haven't spent probably every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday with Dave and Jen. It kind of hits home, myself and Pablo had him for 5 or 6 years. We brought him on loan last year, and he's a lovely kid, Ethan. So, pass on our condolences to the Mann family from everybody here at Buxton Football Club.
Well said, Gaffer, and the thoughts are with you all, Ethan. Right, Gaffer, we will catch up with you after tomorrow's game.
Thanks, pal.